Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 0 of this Escape from Tarkov series. This is an informational series in which I will attempt to bring you all the little bits of information into one spot for you guys. All this information can be found in other assorted videos across the internet and on the Tarkov wiki. But if you don't like reading numbers or searching through thousands of pages of content for your answers, I can hopefully bring them to you in one spot. One thing I do want to say is that these videos will not be like basic tips and tricks videos that you'll always see around. I'm not going to tell you what to use or how to play your game. My only goal is to bring you guys information that you may be looking for in the game. So without any more rambling, let's get right into it. Alright, so this video is mainly going to focus on what Escape from Tarkov is. So if you're a new player who's never heard of it, or you're looking to purchase it, but you're not ready to invest $45 into the game, this is going to be for you. So Escape from Tarkov is an indie survival-based military simulation game brought to us by Battlestate Games. It was initially released on July 27th of 2017, and this game has been gaining a lot of traction in the past year, with most well-known streamers taking to it quite quickly like Shroud, Dr. Lupo, Choco Taco, and others. Escape from Tarkov strives to maintain a very realistic playstyle, and this in turn requires players to learn countless amounts of information. There are many different systems, from the large economy, to the hideout and stash, to player health management, firearms, and even to how looting works. Everything is unique and requires a lot of practice and patience to master. That is my goal for this series, and I'll try to break down all the numbers and statistics into more straightforward and understandable terms for the average player. However, this would not be an educational video without some form of fact, tip, or recommendation. So the first thing I would like to touch on in this video is the initial purchase of the game and getting started with your account. You can choose to purchase one of 4 versions of the game, each getting slightly more expensive, ranging from $45 to $140, and each having increasing amounts of benefits. As you increase in price, more perks are included in-game, but nothing that you get from paying $140 is exclusive to that pack. It's just given to the player off the start, as opposed to grinding for a little while. The Standard Edition costs you $45 and will provide you with an initial stash space of 10 by 28 cells and some basic starting equipment that I'll touch on later. The Left Behind Edition costs $75, provides you with an increased stash size of 10 by 38, and slightly more equipment like more money and a few extra guns, but all at the same tier as the previous edition. The Prepare for Escape Edition is where stuff gets a little bit different, as it costs $100 and gives you a more increased stash size of about 10 by 48, and provides you with even more equipment, a few extra guns, and more money. The other big thing with this edition is it immediately starts the player off with a good standing with all in-game traders. I'll talk about the economy in a future video, but the traders are where you can buy, sell, and trade items. This allows prices and additional fees to be reduced from the start by having a good standing. The final copy you can get is known as the Edge of Darkness Edition. This gets you an even bigger stash size of 10 by 68 slots, the same trader status as before, and it highlights your name in-game to let people know that you invested. It also grants access to all subsequent DLCs, and Battlestate calls this like a season pass. You of course get all the equipment plus much more, including more guns, more meds, more money, and a bigger secure container. Again, I'll touch on that in a future video, but my personal recommendation would be the Standard Edition. This is because you can get a feel for the game before investing a, let's face it, decent amount of money. While the Edge of Darkness Edition is worth it because of the sheer number of items and perks included, you can always upgrade later. I would 100% recommend this game, but get the cheapest version first, and if you really enjoy the game and you want to support the dev team even more, then by all means go ahead and purchase the Edge of Darkness Edition. One thing to note, however, is that it appears that the Edge of Darkness Edition has turned to a limited edition status on the Battlestate Games website, so if you do want to get it, jump on that soon, because it may be gone before you know it. The other thing I wanted to mention in this video is the initial start to the game. You're faced with a choice between Bear and USEC. The Bears are former Russian military soldiers, and USEC are ex-American operatives. So far, there are no huge benefits from picking one over the other. However, I will say if you pick USEC, the P226 starting pistol that you get is slightly better in stats from the Grach when you choose Bear. The P226 has slightly less weight stats on it and minor improvements on recoil, ergonomics, and muzzle velocity than the Grach. But the differences are so small, and since both are pistols, there's really not much of a difference. The only other difference between picking Bear or USEC would be your PMC speaks Russian or English, respectively. There's also a few rumors that they may apply specific proficiencies with different factions in the future, however these have not yet been implemented. USECs will be more proficient with light to medium armors and American-produced weaponry, while the Bears would focus on heavier armors and Kalashnikov firearms. You are not bound to whichever faction you choose forever. Because of the semi-frequent wipes, you can choose your faction at the start of each wipe. So you can try both factions out at different times, but neither provide a great advantage over the other. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. Others in this series will maybe be a bit longer, maybe be even shorter, but there's a lot of information packed into this one game, so we'll see how it goes. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, and if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, because it does take quite a while to find and condense all the information. Thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful day.